I'd like to show you the modifications and fabrications and the upgrades I did to my Cub Cadet 105 here. First off, I'd like to tell you about what I did to the carburetor. I picked myself up a used, rebuilt Carter carb for this 10 horsepower Kohler, and I went ahead and soaked the existing air filter element in soapy warm water, and I kept flushing it out and blowing it out and flushing it out, and it came back to life. You can actually see sunshine through it. So I decided to use that existing filter at least for the winter. But anyway, I got new gaskets, and I got a new float, and a couple other neat things for my old carburetor. But I found that the throttle shaft that runs from, longitudinally from the top to the bottom was very loose in the hole. So I decided to go for another carb body, but I couldn't find one. So I went and got this guy on eBay, and he sold me a rebuilt carb for about 60 bucks plus $10 shipping. So here I am. I spent $70, but I got a decent carb, and it makes the engine run a whole lot better. And I'm hoping that it gives me better gas mileage as well. And I actually removed the original sediment bowl, the glass unit that goes on the bottom of the tank, and I opted for a direct line with one of these universal petcocks. And also I just went with the standard rubber hose, 1/4 inch rubber hose, and I put an inline filter in the line. So, and I hunted around for some brass fittings, and I put a brass fitting in the side of the carb with a nipple. You can't see the nipple, but it's there. And bought a couple of stainless steel hose clamps and did my own rig. So that's that. I don't have to worry about the glass sediment bowl, which is okay if you want to stay period correct, but I'm not interested in that. Anyway, another thing that I did this year was I went ahead and bought myself a proper Cub Cadet part, which is it's basically the standard lift. I forget what they call it. It's got a hole in the bottom. It goes on the transverse rod that runs from left to right, and it holds up the footrest. And it goes on there, and there's a U-bolt that goes onto the lift handle. And I couldn't use my existing rod because it was too short. So what I did was I constructed one out of some re-rod, and you can use this too. It's only 1/2 inch re-rod. I mean, you can pick this up at a job site for probably free. They throw this stuff out by the ton on these road crews. And I just made a little hairpin curve, bang bang, and the front attachment, I don't even need a cotter pin. It's just a thing like, a carburetor linkage setup. And I bent it so that it cleared everything. And over here I simply made a right hand angle, put some washers in here for spacers, and put cotter pin on the other side, and it was ready to go. So I'm real happy with this setup, and What else did I do here? I'm gonna have to go for some tire chains pretty soon, I think. These things look pretty rusty. But I'm still using the same battery I got about 10 years ago. Believe it or not, this battery is quite great. It's a Napa, and all I need to do is keep the snow off it, and it runs great. The whole tractor is great. I'm very happy with this. So, hope you enjoyed this, and be talking to you soon. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.